In this video, you'll learn how to obtain all the accessories in King Legacy. Stick around as we dive into drop chances, locations, and stats of the must-have accessories in King Legacy. And, as a special treat, I'll be giving away 2 permanent dough fruits. To enter, simply like, share, subscribe, and share your King Legacy ID in the comment section below. Alright, let's dive right in. First up, we have the Stainless Jaw. You can obtain the accessory by defeating the Barbaric on Soldier Island. It grants a 3% reduction in sword damage taken. Now let's go to Snow Island to get the Horned Hat. Beat Little Deer and you'll earn this hat that reduces melee damage by 3% while boosting your melee damage by 3%. A fantastic balance of offense and defense. Now onto the Gazelle Mask, which drops from Gazelle Man with a 5% chance, boosting your run speed by 15. The next accessory is for sword enthusiasts, the Biscuit Shoulder. This item has a 5% drop rate from Biscuit Man on Loaf Island, increasing your sword damage by 3%. Moving on, we have the Blue Scarf, a 5% drop from Dough Master on Loaf Island. It boosts Devil Fruit damage by 5% and reduces incoming Devil Fruit damage by 10%. Next up is Flame Hair with a 15% drop chance after beating Miss Mother or Big Mom. The Flame Hair grants its user a significant edge in battles, boosting Devil Fruit damage by 5% and providing an additional 5% reduction in all types of damage. Next on the list is the Tengu Mask, which can be earned by defeating the Ice King on Treacherous Shred Endangering Island, with a 15% drop chance. It boosts Devil Fruit damage by 7.5% and reduces Devil Fruit damage taken by 10%. Meanwhile, the Oni Mask from the Crimson Demon has a 5% drop chance, reducing all damage by 7.5% and boosting fruit damage by 10%. At Marine Headquarters, we can get multiple accessories. The Pondere Coat from Pondere with a 5% drop chance enhances your fruit damage by 12% unupgraded and 20% when upgraded. Next, you can get the Hefty Coat and Hefty Glasses from Hefty with drop chances of 5% and 10% respectively. Their Hefty Coat offers a 10% health and 5% damage boost. The Hefty Glasses reduces melee damage by 10%. By defeating Lucidus, there is a rare 1% drop chance of getting Lucidus' coat, which reduces fruit damage by 10%. Moving on, you'll get the Bullitus Bubble by purchasing it for 5 million belly from an NPC on Skull Island, 2nd Sea. Next in the line is the Sally Crown with a slightly better drop chance of 10% from the Sally on Pirate Skull Island. The Sally Crown enhances the wearer's combat abilities by boosting sword damage by 10% and increasing run speed by 5%. Dark Beard Hat is a rare item with a mere 1% drop chance found on Skull Island. To obtain this elusive hat, players must defeat the Dark Beard boss. The Dark Beard Hat provides substantial benefits, boosting health by 10% and reducing fruit damage by 25%. Similarly, you can acquire the Darkbeard Cloak with a 5% drop chance of beating the Darkbeard boss on the Pirate Skull Island. This item boosts health by 5% and increases fruit damage by 5%, enhancing both durability and offensive power in combat. Following that, let's discuss the Floffy Glasses, another rare item with a 1% drop chance when you beat the Floffy on Fiore Island. It provides significant enhancements, boosting fruit damage by 20% and increasing run speed by 10%. The next item is Sea King Jaw, a prized item with a 5% drop chance available on Legacy Island in the Second Sea. Now, players must defeat the mighty Sea King to obtain this jaw. Equipping the jaw grants significant defensive and offensive benefits, including a 20% reduction in damage from Sea Kings and a 2% boost to all damage. After that, let's discuss the Sea King Skull. This accessory has a drop chance ranging from 1% to 15%. You can find it at Legacy Island in the Second Sea. To get it, defeat the Sea King during the Halloween event. This skull boosts your Sea King damage reduction by 30% and adds a 3% damage buff to all attacks. Next, we can get into the Hydra Mask, and we can find those in chests after defeating the Hydra boss at Legacy Island, with drop rates of 1.5% at Tier 1, 3% at Tier 2, 8% at Tier 3, and 15% at Tier 4. The Hydra Mask provides a 30% reduction in Hydra damage and doubles your health regeneration from all sources. Moreover, collect the Inferno Cloak with drop chances of 0.5% at Tier 1, 2% at Tier 2, 5% at Tier 3, and 10% at Tier 4. It offers a 20% reduction in all damage and a 10% speed boost. Further, you can get the Tomoe Taiko from chests after beating the Hydra boss. The drop chances are 0.9% at Tier 1, 5% at Tier 2, 10% at Tier 3, 15% at Tier 4. It increases your health by 10% and boosts your fruit damage by 15%. Going on, we have the Eye Patch, which has a 50% drop chance and can be found in the Second Sea. Defeat the Ghost Ship to get this accessory. It adds 150 health and a 3% boost to sword damage. A great addition for sword users. Next, the Pirate Necklace. With a 10 to 20% drop chance, this item is also located in the Second Sea. Defeat the Ghost Ship boss to obtain it. It provides a 15% reduction in Ghost Ship cannon and slash damage. Now focus your attention on one of the rarest items, the Dragon Necklace. It has a drop chance of approximately 0.0000002%. Found on the Second Sea, you get it by defeating the Ghost Ship boss. It reduces all damage by 15% and boosts fruit damage by 10%. A treasure for any player. The Blue Straw Hat drops at a 30 to 40% rate and can be obtained by defeating the Village Gunner, a raid boss. It boosts your health by 100 and fruit damage by 3%. Now let's discover the Blue Cloak, which has a drop chance of 1 to 5%. It can be obtained by passing Wave 5 in a normal raid. This cloak gives you 250 additional health and a 1% damage boost. The Green Cloak and Red Cloak are obtained by passing Wave 5 in the normal raid, while the Black Cloak, with a drop chance of 0.5%, is obtained by the Gatekeeper boss in the raid. All these cloaks boost your health by 250 and add a 1% damage boost. Next is the Shoulder Armor, obtained by defeating the level 3500 Knight in a normal raid. It provides a 1% health boost and a 2% melee damage boost. The Gladiator Helmet can also be obtained in a normal raid, but it's dropped by the level 5000 warrior. It boosts melee damage by 4% and provides a 5% melee damage reduction. Moving ahead, we have the Blue Admiral Coat, with a 1 to 5% drop chance that can be obtained in normal raids in waves 20 and 25 by defeating the Triple Swordsman. It boosts health by 5% and provides a 5% damage reduction. Let's focus on the next one, the Knight Necklace, which has a 1% drop chance and can be obtained by passing the 30th wave in a raid and defeating Mike. It boosts sword damage by 10% and provides a 5% sword damage reduction. Now onto the Shadow Cloak, which can be obtained after defeating the first boss wave in a hard raid, but it has an extremely low drop chance. It boosts your health by 500 and increases your run speed by 13. Then we have two important armors. Both the Sentinel Armor and the Abyss Sentinel Armor have a drop chance of 1 to 5%. They can be obtained after defeating the second wave boss in a hard raid. These armors boost dark damage by 15% and reduce fruit damage by 10%. Items like the Oceanic Tentacle and Metal Fin can be obtained during hard raids by defeating the bosses, but with extremely low drop chances. Lastly, we get the Crustacean Armor with a drop chance of a mere 1% when defeating the Eldritch Crab in Wave 5 of the hard raid. This powerful armor significantly enhances defense, reducing all damage by 30% and providing an additional 5,000 health. And that's it, folks. You've now learned how to obtain all accessories in the King Legacy. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, happy adventuring.